SYSCO, or Cisco, is a food service provider that has grown into a number of older and newer companies. These companies are using dissimilar software which can be cumbersome or incompatible. At the present time, Cisco has struggled to generate daily sales reports and as a result have introduced a data warehouse. However, Cisco still believes that this data warehouse does not have the significant IT resources to be used effectively. With the implementation of new business intelligence software, Cisco looks to be able to redeem the benefits from this software, such as dashboards, extraction of information, data mining, predefined reports, ad hoc querying and reporting, predictive analysis, event notification, and distribution. Business intelligence software aims to provide an effective and efficient manner of collating information for this business.
The two initial questions of what additional products could we be selling to our customers and which of our current customers are we most likely to lose. Addressing the first question of what additional products could we be selling, knowing customers' preferences and purchasing habits is important as it enables ｓYsTEM to better tailor products to meet their customers' needs and expectations. Business intelligence can create individual profiles for each customer that contain such information, and therefore better additional products can be recommended to meet the customer's preferences. Which of our current customers are most likely to lose? Customers are an important asset to any company. Customer retention is an important aspect of day-to-day operations, having loyal customers that are willing to come back to purchase from the company instead of competitors. Being able to identify early warning signs of dissatisfied customers can allow sYsTEM to create solutions to prevent them from leaving. Alternatively, sYsTEM could focus on products that are selling better or which demographic is purchasing the most from them. Scenario 1 bare bones required sYsTEM to purchase the bare minimum number of licenses. The advantage of this is the lower cost in total and the limited access to number of people able to access the software. A disadvantage to this is the need to buy and renew licenses within 6 months with the potential of paying a higher price. The basic package does not contain an analytical module compared to the purchase scenario 2 and 3. Scenario 2, middle of the road, would require sYsTEM to purchase a greater number of software, which would provide broader access to business intelligence information. Scenario 2 provides sYsTEM to have an analytical module. The disadvantage is the high cost associated with the system installation and maintenance, and that the total modeling reporting module has higher costs compared to Scenario 1 and 3, even though that they have fewer licenses compared to Scenario 3. Scenario 3 is volume discount, which required sYsTEM to purchase the greatest amount of volume license, which would provide a wider range of products to each of their business intelligence data. An advantage to this is that the discounts offered, by buying larger quantity, they can pay less. License could be then used for a 2-year period before requiring renewal, and that another disadvantage is that the discounts provided at total cost of the software are still excessive compared to the previous 2 scenarios. Another disadvantage is the lack of restriction to the number of people that are allowed access to the data.
So, the third part will be the possible obstacle that might happen. The obstacle faced by Twitter Day and her team when making the first step will be, first, convince the director cancel and let them believe the business object is valuable for the company. Day and her team got through this successfully by showing the actual data and business objects can do. The other one is Day and her team need to decide which software model they should be selected to be licensed. There were 3 different options. Each one has advantage and disadvantage, which was demonstrated at the previous question. Day and her team had the power to decide which option to be chosen, and they were facing the decision obstacle, which will highly affect the company. After Cisco implement BI and expand throughout the company, the biggest obstacle will be the resistance from the operating company and manager and IT professional. The reason that operating company might resist the BI system will because some of the operating company already have their own BI in place, so operating company might not see the advantage of switching the system because they were more familiar with their old one. In addition, some manager and IT professional might also resist to use the new system. Many manager and IT professional already get used to the old one. Although business objects provide training for each section, it takes time to learn everything. So, some manager and IT professional might not able to review or receive new thing. It might even lower their effectiveness and efficiency.
Business Objects internal developed methodology called the BI Solution Accelerator, which has 5 main phases: scope, design, build, deploy, and evolve. It is really helpful for implementation of BI software. By scoping, the customer's needs are known by consultant, and the consultant understands which form of report is users preferred after designing. In addition, the quality of the system is guaranteed, and the users are easier to accept the new BI system. So Cisco wants to use BI to solve problems. The first question is what additional products could we sell selling to each of our customers? I think the easy way to judge the performance of BI is that whether the sales increase, we can make assumption. If the market condition is steady, by using BI, the total sales should increase because the customers are reminded to buy additional product. In addition, whether the users can get accurate information or whether the new BI system is easy for users to use can also reflect the progress of BI implementation.
ｓYSTEMO, this is a food factory, and it will get competitive differentiator in the business intelligence system. So they will use business object. Business object is one of the leading vendors of business intelligence. The business object provides consulting, training, and customer support to achieve the object. The question is, can other similar food factory company purchase the system and get the similar advantage straightforward? The answer is no, because in the consulting part, there are 5 stages we have discussed above. So in the first stage, it is scope. It means the system will analyze the business requirement and the business feature to design a unique plan which will just suitable for the individual company. As a result, the system can be popularized between food service company, but not straightforward.